All right. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for joining us again. I hope everyone had a great weekend as we start week 2 of our online learning process. It's kind of strange, in my opinion, that the weekends don't currently feel much different than our current week. However, hopefully you were able to get off the computers a little bit, shut down the screen time, and enjoy doing something a little different on your weekend than compared to the normal week. On Friday, our winner for the random participant drawing was Mrs. Riguti. So my daughter and I had the pleasure of driving some Tim Hortons all the way down to Cary to the home of the Rigutis to deliver some Timbits. Saw a beautiful picture of her daughter Emma eating some donut holes later in the day, which is awesome. Today's topic of conversation is, what show do you prefer to binge now that you're quarantined? So I'll get things started here by telling you a little bit embarrassingly. I'm about 10 years late to the party, but I actually binge 2 different shows currently. In the mornings, I am watching The Office. I know I'm extremely late to that, but that's what I'm doing in the mornings, and I'm really enjoying it. In the evenings, my wife and I sometimes, after putting the kids to bed, we've been watching This Is Us, which is another great show and another one that's been out for quite some time. But again, I'm trying to catch up in that regard. My screen currently says I have low bandwidth, so hopefully you guys can hear me. I'm going to jump around here. Let's talk to Abby Loshowitz this morning. Miss Abby. Sorry, having some issues here. Miss Abby, can you hear me this morning?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Awesome. How are you?
I'm pretty good.
I can't currently see you. Again, I think I'm having some issues here with our bandwidth at school. But as long as you can hear me, I guess that's all that matters. Abby, what show do you prefer to binge currently?
The Office. I've been watching it for like 2 or 3 years.
Oh, wow. Good for you. What episode are you on?
I think I'm on season 6 right now. I'm not sure what episode.
Awesome. I just finished the Alliance episode this morning, and it was pretty darn funny. I have the basketball episode coming up next, which I hear is really good. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yep.
Okay, well, good to hear from you. Hope you're doing well. I'm going to check in with Mr. Carter, who I believe is upstairs currently.
Hello.
Mr. Carter, how are you, sir?
I'm good. How are you?
Fantastic. You and your wife, Michaela, what show are you guys currently binging as you're quarantined?
We are currently watching NCIS all the way through.
Classic.
So, but I would still say the best show of all time is The Office.
Okay, good. Office getting some love here this morning. Good to hear. I'm going to jump all the way out to Mr. Shoemaker, who's out in the sticks. I'm surprised he has internet, being that he lives so far from here and out in the boonies. However, Mr. Shoemaker, how are you, sir?
I'm doing fine. Everything's going well here.
Are you currently binging a show?
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of Swamp People.
Swamp People. That's fantastic. Does your wife enjoy that too, or do you go solo on that one?
No, she kicks me down to the basement to do that, down to my man cave.
Awesome. Are you a fan of The Office?
I've never really been able to get into it. I don't know why, but just
it took me a while.
Never seemed to be my cup of tea.
That's awesome. Well, enjoy your Swamp People. If you don't know, Mr. Shoemaker and his wife are both educators. She works in the Allen East School District. So another one of our staff members whose spouses is also a teacher, which I find unique. Speaking of which, I'm going to check in with Miss Inbody, who I also kind of lives out in the sticks a little bit. Miss Inbody, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Awesome. I have to say, before I turn you over to the binge conversation, that I smile every time I see a picture of your kids on any kind of social media. I saw you had a little train set up today.
Yep, this morning they've been very busy. Trains and puzzles, and yeah, we're up early and we get a lot done before this meeting even happens.
Awesome. Good for you. So what show are you guys binging there in your house?
My husband and I are watching Community over again. So it's an older show. I think, what year was that now? Like 2000 maybe, but it's good. If you like The Office, you'll probably like Community.
Okay, cool. I imagine with your family atmosphere there, you're probably watching a lot of Paw Patrol and Dora the Explorer and things like that as well.
Yeah, I think we're going to subscribe to Disney Plus. I think, Megan, you had a post this morning that your daughter was watching that this morning. So I think we might have to subscribe to some Disney Plus, right? Yeah.
Awesome. Well, enjoy. Good to see your kids. You guys take care.
Thanks. You too.
Mr. Bachman, I'm going to check in with you next. Probably a little bit bittersweet this past weekend, being that we were not able to have the scheduled musical as planned. But regardless, how are you getting through all this?
I'm binging like crazy. I got my home office set up. I'm perfect, so I'm ready to go.
That beard's looking fantastic, I might add.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So what show are you currently preferring to binge?
I'm on West Wing right now for the second time in a row, and I'm doing some throwbacks. I'm in Samurai Jack and Dragon Ball Super right now.
Wow. Sounds like you're a busy man.
Yeah. Well, I have time now, so.
Well, good for you. Good for you. Okay, Kayla Bowen, I'm going to come to you next. How are you this morning?
I'm good.
Your break going okay?
Yeah,
You've been binging a lot of TV shows?
I have.
What's your preferred go-to?
I just got done watching The Circle on Netflix.
I haven't seen that. Is that a good one?
I like it, yeah.
Is it a movie or a series?
It's a series.
Awesome. Awesome. We'll have to check it out. All right. Thank you. You enjoy the rest of your day and the rest of your week.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you. Let's check in with Mr. Zender. Mr. Zender, I think you're in the building here this morning. How are you doing with your break so far? Mr. Zender, can you hear us? Mr. Bachman's chuckling. I can't hear you, but I see that you got a beard going. Your glasses look great, and it was great to see you this morning. So I'm going to move on here. Maybe check in with Miss Kinney, another educator with a lot of kids at the house, probably binging a lot of little kids shows, but I know you're putting books in their hands as well. Is that correct?
Yeah, they're doing some reading. Right now they're causing havoc in the basement, so I could talk to you guys.
Awesome. I'm sure you got baseball tees set up down there and all kinds of athletic things.
Probably. I know the wrestling mat is out, so who knows?
That's fantastic. Are you guys binging any shows or sticking to the books?
Well, we've hit Redbox a couple of times, so we've watched Jumanji and Spies in Disguise, stuff like that. So we've hit up some Marvel movies, of course.
Awesome. Is the newest Jumanji worth watching?
Yeah, it was pretty good. I thought the first one was funnier, but this one was still pretty good.
Awesome.
So, yep.
Sometimes I worry that that'll scare my kids with the animals running around, so I don't know how to take it, but maybe we'll have to check it out.
Yeah.
My wife and I currently watched over the weekend The Joker, which is super creepy, and I really definitely wouldn't recommend for kids, and honestly, a little bit depressing, if nothing else. But anyway, it was entertaining and made me want to watch The Dark Knight again. But I'm going to try to jump to one more student here. Actually, let's see here. Maddie Cunningham, how are you this morning?
Not tired, shockingly.
Not tired?
I'm wide awake.
Good. That's good
Nope.
to hear. You've been binging some TV shows?
I've been binge watching Parks and Rec thanks to Miss Burden over there.
That's awesome. I was just going to say, I know she's excited to hear that. I think we got some other Parks and Rec fans in the gallery here.
Yeah, she got me into that, so I'm thanking her on that one.
Awesome. Awesome. Good to hear. Well, don't watch too much TV, and hopefully you give your eyes a break and shut down the devices a little bit, but enjoy that while you can, okay?
Okay. Thank
All
you.
right, ladies and gentlemen, with that, we're going to conclude our conversation today. Again, thanks to everyone for chiming in. As you probably know, the governor kind of extended some additional shutdowns. So honestly, I don't know what this is going to look like moving forward. Probably not going to be able to make our daily delivery to our winners. However, hopefully you'll find this to be a good way to start your day, regardless of the awards or rewards or incentives So we'll do this again tomorrow morning. Again, thank you for joining me. Everyone have a good day and get back to work here in a few minutes as we begin, I think, odd periods with period 1 starting here in about 5 minutes. So good luck, everyone. Stay safe. Great to see you. We love you. Take care. And thanks for tuning in.